Hello there. So, thank you so much for that. Right. Thanks so much for that wonderful introduction, by the way.
My microphone haven't any output just now. I'm sorry. So sales guy I also will introduce. What's hello sales else?
Hello there. So, as Rush FK said, this is Silhouette Els in the commentary alongside with Rush FTK. I believe he's going to be commentating with me as well. How are you doing today?
I'm a bit annoying because my microphone haven't any output just now. But anyway, our first round of 32 matches in this afternoon will be PhushiVN versus bumk. Both players has already in room. Let's see the qualifier results first. So, Els, what do you think PhushiVN's advantage scales?
You know what? This is kind of weird because if you were to look, we have two different Rice skill sets here. Akogare at number 8 and Shiver at number 23. So something tells me technicality that's a bit physical is something that Fushi, I think that's how to pronounce it, or Pushi, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. That's something that Pushi will struggle on, while on the more straightforward side, it seems like Fushi could do better on that. However, Ellen's maybe still around bumk's level, but that's gonna be concerning. As for bumk, yeah, okay, that Ellen will definitely be much better. Can we go back to Fushi again? I just want to check something real quick. Okay, so the hybrid is literally like, look, 15 for Fushi, and let's go back to bumk. 16 for bumk. Can we go back to bumk, please? Yeah, bumk has 16. Yeah, there we go. See, literally their hybrids are the exact same, but I think bumk has a better Ellen, but Fushi has a better Rice overall. So that's gonna be two different things. So we're gonna be seeing probably a Rice versus Ellen battle here.
So we're back to the first warm-up. Thank you for Els for introducing both player skill set. It will be interesting match. And it's still in the winner bracket matches, means who wins the match, who will go into round of 16, which is Chicken Goat, Troy, Ruler, and other players. We already finished nearly a half matches, so not so much left in the winner bracket. And it looks like both players are ready for the warm-up map. It is a short map.
I really like this song, Tetoris. I mean, it has Kasane Teto. I love Teto, and I definitely love this song. Alright.
Yep,
so,
I'm also Teto enjoyer.
I love Teto, but anyways. I don't know what kind of chart this is, but considering the mapper, I think it's gonna be a Rice-oriented chart.
Basically, ranking style, I guess. So it may be a more accuracy-based map, which is suitable for this round's topic, I guess. The difficulty is also similar with this round.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is gonna be an act-based chart. I think bumk and Fushi will have valuable information. And okay, it's really looking okay so far, but ratio battle would go to Fushi very so slightly, so that could be a sign here for how the rest of the match can go.
Looks like PhushiVN still have a better accuracy, but even 200 or 200 will make the difference change very quickly.
I can see why Fushi is more like, you look at the unstable rate, Fushi is more centered while bumk's is a bit more spread. And that's gonna be a bit of a concern because a lot of the charts are technical. But wait a second, I think Fushi dropped a 200 on that LN, so yeah, both players aren't too far apart if you think about it.
I think PhushiVN have a little trouble in some harder patterns like some long note mixed patterns. So because actually in this round the difficult of our patterns isn't so much easy as most part shows in the warm up. So I guess PhushiVN will really facing a lot of troubles in some hybrid picks. Because this map is actually easier than our round maps, I guess. The Team Red only gain a lot of accuracy advantage in the easier patterns, but when the patterns go into complex, the accuracy will drop soon, which is a dangerous situation for him.
Yeah, accuracy isn't too far apart. But then again, yeah, this is a bit too easy for this round. I mean, okay, 200s for both of them, but ratio advantage goes to bumk.
So it's another more map. Let's see the difficult stage 4. So it may be some matches qualifier map, which means it will have more complex pattern and more suit for tournament needed.
Fair enough. So this one's gonna match this one's gonna match the tournament difficulty more, but I think this is a bit too hard compared to this round. Okay, so yeah, we're just waiting for both players to get ready. Alright, so now LNs. Okay, yeah. I can see the LN difference already between these two players. If bumk can play this chart, Fushi will have some problems on the LN choices here. Right. So, the thing about this chart is, I believe this was a qualifier for Meow Mania, if I'm not mistaken. And this is a pretty difficult chart. When it comes to long notes, again, right now, it's kind of clear that bumk has an advantage when it comes to LNs. We already saw the qualifier results. I just didn't know it was this big.
I have a little question. If they have possible to going for grand finals, is the chart difficult will like this month, or will similar the iron dance difficult will similar with this warm ups difficult?
Honestly, I can't answer that right now. I think it's best that we save that question for a future round, and let's just wait for the next rounds to show up. I can't really answer that myself. So, but I think it will definitely be much harder than the picks that we have in this round. That's all I can probably answer.
Yes, it's rarely reached the limit of Team Red players, but he's still trying to do them best. They're still trying to do them best, and nearly still can got a ice rank in their final result. But looks like bumk is really aggressive here. The score is really high.
Indeed, it is very high compared to Fushi. I mean, again, Fushi didn't do too bad, but the LN fall off for Fushi is very concerning. It's just something that I'd expect player to have. That's seed 12. I expect players to be very well rounded, but I guess something's really with the LNs of Fushi here compared to bumk at least.
I think for this round, still not to see bumk will have a huge advantage in the long node pick because this dance is really too hard. In our round, it's still not something called high speed dance. We haven't have such pattern so far. Let's go into pick. Okay, times to roll, bumk roll 8 to 18-8 and PhushiVN it's 18 to 18-2. It's so close. So close roll, but bumk finally wins the roll. So it will be please it will be their protect and pick, I guess.
Okay, I think bumk is gonna protect. I'd say LN2 actually. Okay, LN1 still makes sense. While I have a feeling Fushi protects Rise 6. It has to be Rise 6, especially after the Rise advantage that we saw compared to bumk. I think it's gonna be Rise 6. Yeah, I have a feeling it's Rise 6 just because of the technical advantage that I think Fushi has.
It's really interesting protect that Team Red also protect a hybrid map, not a res map.
That's such a weird protect in my opinion. You saw in the qualifiers that bumk and Fushi are 1 seed apart. I would have thought it was Rise 6 because at the very least they have a better... Huh? Wait, what? I'm sorry, I don't like this decision at all. I thought Fushi had the better chance, a much better chance at Rise. And now I think bumk just has the opportunity to ban Rise 2. No, I don't mean like ban Rise 2. I think they're gonna ban like Rise 5 here. Okay, Rise 4. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. I disagree with this ban from Fushi.
It's sure very interesting. Looks like both players are also all confident with the long node or hybrid skill set, which is different from the qualifier result shows. That's interesting.
Okay, so bumk is gonna pick LN1. Again, that makes a lot of sense. I'm still really shocked that no LN bans happened here for Fushi. I was thinking that was what Fushi would have banned. I'm honestly still really wondering what's the next move here. Right, so yeah, again, I really like this move.
So if we take the qualifier result or the warm-up shows as a reference, this L1 pick, the first Team Blue pick, will be have a huge score difference with a lot of advantage from bumk. But also, It's not a dance map, it's just a cultivation or something called release map. So things will be much different, and it's still not hard enough. So maybe PhushiVN still can got a chance. When the bumk miss, and he can full comp this map, he will have a chance to overtake.
Alright. So let's see what's gonna happen. I really feel like Fushi could come back. Like, despite, like, when I say come back, like, I take back what I said a while ago just by assuming that bumk would have an advantage here. Just by looking at the unstable rate, however, part of me feels like bumk is bound for a comeback soon, just because Fushi is starting to drop a little bit. Those early releases could be deadly if not managed carefully.
It's already half of the map, but PhushiVN still have a slightly accuracy advantage. He just got a 200, but it still doesn't matter because he still have 0.1 accuracy leadings, which about 4,000 score difference if it keeps in the end of the map.
Alright. So bumk dropped a few 200s. Yeah, that's true. I can see what's happening. But now, I thought bumk would have an advantage here. Seems like Fushi is able to manage with these Ellen releases.
So yes, as I said before, this map isn't as hard as warm-ups did. The Male Mania Cup is really focused on open rank or 4 digit or other high skill set, which is much different with our performance target. So when we focus on accuracy or focusing on extreme, the skill set required is much different. It's
and
a bad.
now, just
Go
like
on.
that, Fushi's gonna take a break point.
It's for Team Blue first pick, but Team Red managed to got a break point. What an amazing match!
That's a great 200 count for Fushi. Their ratios aren't too far apart. However, Fushi getting only one 200 definitely led them to win this, not to mention having a slightly better ratio.
Let's go into another pick, Hybrid 2. Looks like both players wanted to focus on Hybrid pick and Lano pick, but it's still best of 9 or first to 5. So unless it will be one-sided game like 5-0 or 5-1, they always have chance to play right finally.
This is rice. What is this again? This is rice. I
What?
forgot what rice pick. Is this rice or is this LN? Or is this hybrid? Oh my
Hybrid.
goodness, I'm already forgetting my picks. I'm so sorry.
That's good. Because actually our red pick is also a little hybrid for course. It always has a little long note mixed up with rice in every round's pick.
Look, my mind's in another place right now. Okay. So,
Oh, give me a
well,
panic.
okay. Well, even the client doesn't know what this is.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
It is a client problem, not our problem.
No.
Oh, what's happened?
No. That was fine. Okay.
That's our battle miss. Nice.
Thank goodness. Oh, okay. No, that's a real miss. That's a real miss.
That's really what?
So, bump. Finding a few misses already to start.
It's really not a bunch miss. Bunch of miss. Oh, it's not a bunch of miss. That will make a huge score difference.
Very much, yeah. Okay, so now this is gonna be a bad it's a bad situation for Bump just because of a higher act, and I don't think this chart is gonna get any easier. More technicality, more LNs are about to come in this chart.
For me, I think this map so far haven't too much long node patterns. But when facing the short long node patterns, the punish will continuously get 200 a lot, which will make a lot of accuracy drop. But the problem is bumk is also having a good accuracy. Looks like he got the all nodes too earlier a bit. About 5 milliseconds earlier in overworld's map, which may be huge influence his ratios.
Yeah, this is a concerning this is already concerning. I mean, if you think about it, like Fushi's accuracy is just stronger overall. I thought the qualifiers would have given, like, just based off the qualifiers, I thought this would have already given Bump an advantage on LNs and hybrids, but I guess not.
So it's back to Bunk's second pick. Continue fighting on long node pick. Oh, he's going to rise. It's a wisely pick because you need to force yourself to pick a lot of patterns that may still not 100% confident. Rotate to rise and see why PhushiVN isn't so much confident about the right pick.
Okay, so it's gonna be Rice 2. This is exactly the pick I thought Bump could avoid, just because I thought Bump had the worst Rice qualifier. Like a much worse qualifier compared to Fushi on Rice, so I'm surprised this was the choice.
This map is so regular. It's just some light stream, and the length isn't so much long, and the pattern isn't. I mean, you needed too much consistency to play this map because you have fully rest part or break part.
So once again, streamy chart, very, very act heavy.
It's a,
Yeah.
it's a poor accuracy battles because no one will miss it. Not any spec part can let player
Oh,
miss it in this pattern.
but the 200 from Fushi could change things now. However, bumk also drops one. So the technicality of this chart, or rather, not the technicality, more like how fast this chart goes, will really affect how both players perform.
The map is nearly end. If no one misses or got 200, I guess still PhushiVN will win this map, but looks like PhushiVN continues got accuracy drop at the end, and finally they only have 0.01 accuracy difference.
I did. I got so nervous. I had no idea what was going on. But that was a very clutch win for Fushi. I would have I was really surprised. Just 300 separating them both. That is how close this chart is. Very impressive performance for both, but that small advantage on ratio really gave it away to PhushiVN.
I guess bunk's strategy is worked. It already shows that PhushiVN not so much stable on the red peaks. So we can see what happened in his next pick. But anyway, it's Team Red pick. So out, will it just continues long node picked or still a hybrid pick?
Well, there's your answer. It's gonna be L3. I'm not sure what to feel about this. Actually, wait, no. Fushy Stone is selected yet, so I guess it kind of makes sense.
Oh, it's the hardest long node man patterns in the man pools. So I'm not sure if it's a safe pick from PhushiVN because for lots of short long node patterns, Punish haven't so much advantage. They always got lots of 200s, which may be a sign that lag blank have a breakpoint.
Alright. So here we go. Now I'm really curious how this chart will go. Because again, at the start, I was thinking bumk would be the one who will have an advantage on the LNs based on the qualifier results, but now Fushi is able to act these long notes very well. Now, but it's actually really close. Again, we're seeing a tug of war of accuracies. Short LNs mixed with these longer ones can really damage players. It damages both Fushi and bumk. But, wow, okay, it's starting to get a bit closer. A while ago, there was a bit of a difference. Again, as this chart progresses, it's not going to get any easier. This is the hardest section of the chart. Both players holding onto the full combo, but it's not safe. Bumk slowly struggling on this difficult section. Oh, that's not good at all. It would take a miss from Fushi for any of this to even happen. Any comeback. Or at least a lot of 200s, but that's just not happening right now. Very, very impressive work for Fushi holding on to that 99.7. Bumk still doing really well. But just like that, Fushi takes the victory. 990k, Bumk with 988. Very good performances. 200 counts are very close, but that one extra 200 and the ratio disadvantage definitely gave the Bumk. Still an impressive work for Bumk here, despite losing the point. But yeah, the consistency and accuracy from PhushiVN has led them to reach a 4-0 advantage. Alright. So now I'm really wondering, so they're picking Rice 1. Makes a lot of sense, just because Rice 2 could have went to Bumk if Bumk was a bit more careful on that. On some Rice sections. So I understand Rice 1 being chosen.
Yes. I think if Red 2 is worked, Red 1 will also have chance as well. It is also a pretty accuracy fighting in this map. Not so much spec. It have fully rest of patterns, so not needed any combat skill set. You only need to focus on accuracy itself in this Toho map.
Yeah, now just gotta lock in, focus a lot indeed. I mean, it could really go to either player because both players are pretty adept at hacking charts. Yeah, very impressive work. Both players are pretty stable, although my concern is the fatigue. I keep on mentioning this on different charts. Fatigue, indeed, is starting to hit Bumk. That accuracy drop is a sign that consistency is starting to drop, and now with the jump drill, Fushi also sort of rushing, or actually no. Yeah, no, never mind. It was rushing. And now the accuracies are very close, 0.02% of a difference. And there's still more of this chart to come.
Oh my god, PhushiVN finally got a miss.
Yeah, that was surprising. I did not expect that. And now more of these rolls to come. Bumk has the advantage. This is exactly what Bumk needs, but there's still so much of the chart left. But a 200 for Bumk. Okay, this lead is starting to become lower. If any more 200s are dropped, and especially if Bumk misses, there will not be enough time for Bumk to hold on because there's still a lot left.
Yeah, Bumk must full combo in the last killer part. Or PhushiVN will back. Oh no, Bumk finally have got a drop, which also let him have accuracy drops. So the advantage is back to PhushiVN.
Not yet, not yet. The accuracy advantage is still on Bump's side. Oh, but it is indeed slowly going to Fushi. If Bump gets any 200, this will go to PhushiVN. But, oh, the accuracies are tied now. It's literally the same. It's only 100 points of difference. It's very, very close. Who is going to take it at the very final second? This accuracy, it's the same. These two players have the same accuracy. Bump drops a few more 200s. That could give it to PhushiVN, just like that. Oh wow, I think Fushi gets it, but I saw 200 from Fushi. Oh, I don't know who takes it. More 200s. Oh wow.
More please.
Woo, wow.
Oh.
Oh, that was scary. That was very scary.
Very, very close matches.
Indeed, it was very close. Bumk almost had it, but Fushi at the very end clutches 5-0. But some of these were very close. They were very close on a lot of those charts. And that was still a great performance from Bump. Great performances from both players. Unfortunately, though, we only can have one winner for this entire match. That is going to be PhushiVN winning to 5-0. But I don't trust this result. It's not necessarily an indicator of how big the difference of skills they are both. Because both Bump and PhushiVN performed really well. Congratulations to Fushi for advancing to the winners bracket quarterfinals. As for Bump, it's totally not over yet. There are still more matches to come on the losers bracket, and I know Bump is gonna be scarier on that. Well, now let's have a look at what's the next match. Can we see what the next match will be? Like what is gonna be the next match in, I think that's in 26 minutes.
Yep, let me check. The next match will happen in 24 minutes from now. We will close the stream soon. And
Alright,
we are going to back later.
You're right, thanks so much. Rush FTK for commentating with me. This is Silo Waskaels with Rush FTK commentating. See you in 24 minutes.
Bye, guys.